What is up, you guys? This is Mini Superheroes Today.
Hey guys, Jonathan here, aka Mini Superheroes Today, and today I want to wind back to 2014 and revisit the Avengers Hulk Lab Smash set 76018. Now, this set was actually pretty dang cool. I love location-based sets, especially for superheroes, and this one was awesome. As you can see, it has 5 exclusive figures, which means these figures only ever came in this set. It had 398 pieces and retailed for $49.99 USD. Here we have classic comic book Falcon. I always really liked his translucent red wings, which is a part that debuted in this set, and of course, it's just a great looking figure all around. It's the most accurate comic book or classic Falcon that we've gotten to date, although there was another Falcon that was kind of comic book accurate in an accessory pack, I believe in 2020 or 21. Anyways, a really great figure for this set. Here we have comic book Thor, another exclusive figure. All 5 are exclusive, as I mentioned. And I really like this one because it's the best comic Thor we've gotten. And honestly, really the only one, unless you count some of the Avengers sets from like 2020 to 2021. Anyways, you can see that his face has 2 sides here. It's one of the few Thors that doesn't have a beard, interestingly enough. And it's just a great looking figure all around. I love the printing on the torso. It's just great, and I love this one. Probably the coolest figure in the set is Taskmaster. Of course, this is the classic comic book style, so not like the Black Widow movie version. It's got a great printed torso, I love the sword, and the head does have 2 sides to it, interestingly enough. One with a kind of evil-looking smirk, and the other is just a very plain face. Something else interesting about this is the white hood and the white cape. Mine's a little frayed because I've used it a good bit over the years, but 2 pretty rare parts. The hood and the cape, that is, and it's a pretty rare figure since he only came in this one set. That kind of delivered weird, didn't it? Here we have Modok on his brick-built chair. Really nice. I know a lot of people find Modok annoying, but I do think that this is my favorite LEGO Modok to date, and you can see that he literally just sits in there, and he's got a big head mold that makes this figure unique. So that's why, even though there was just under 400 pieces in this set, it was $50. Because there are a lot of very unique pieces in this set. Speaking of unique, we have the Big Fig Hulk, and this is probably the most accurate comic book version of the Hulk we've gotten to date, with his shaggy black hair, the green skin, and the classic purple pants. What a great figure. We have this little brick-built AIM robot with some flick-fire missiles. I don't really care for this, but since this is kind of like an AIM lab, it's definitely nice to get some AIM robot goodness going on in here. I'm filming this at like 11 o'clock at night, if you can't tell I'm tired. Alright, so here we go, looking at the set. It is an AIM, Advanced Idea Mechanics laboratory, so of course we've got Modok here, and I love that you take his feet and clip them into these little studs here. That way it's like he's, you know, using this gun, and the gun pivots and spins just like this. You're supposed to put Mjolnir in the top, but that never made sense to me because, like, who put it there? Thor obviously wouldn't put his own weapon inside a bigger weapon, so just always thought that was weird. You can push down on this little tab, and it makes the gun fall apart. You can see that it falls apart in 2 pieces like that. And I really like that because this set is about, like, Hulk breaking out of this lab, that there's a lot of cool things that can be smashed here. So, let's see. If we zoom in here, you can see that you could knock this peg over, and then that makes this little part fall out. I guess you could pull it this way, too, to make it fall out. But the idea is, like, Taskmaster standing up here, and then Hulk goes on his rampage, and then Taskmaster falls down. This is another infamous case of having a little cameo here with the fire hydrant. A lot of Marvel sets have that. We've got a little ladder that helps the figures get to the top. I always like when these sets include a detail like that, because I always thought it's weird that, like, LEGO sets are missing steps and ladders and whatnot. Speaking of steps, over on this side, we've got some steps that walk up here. Let me zoom out so you can see. You could push this tab, and then everything breaks apart just like that. I'll go ahead and put it together just so that you can see the reverse effect. And we get these 2 nice, like, translucent curved pieces here, and you're supposed to, like, drop Thor in there or whatever. He goes on those red studs back there. But check this out. It's got the adamantium glass sticker there, so nice little X-Men nod. And then the last thing to really take a look at is there's this nice walkway up here you can put your figures on. Some AIM stickers. And, of course, Hulk can bust through the back. Very cool. So let's zoom out and I'll give you my final thoughts on this set. Alright guys, well thanks for hanging out with me for this throwback review. Let me know what other throwback sets I should review next. Be sure to hit like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.
Well, you made it to the end of the video. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and maybe check out one of my other videos listed here.